Hello guys, welcome again. Today is the day 8 of our 100 days of UX challenge and we are going to learn today about AI design patterns. But before we start learning about reporting, uh, we will be finishing some of the things which we left yesterday. So yeah, let's summarize the yesterday's chapter. Uh, so first thing first, Copilot based practices. So it shouldn't feel like meeting a new person every time. So whenever you have a Copilot, when you are designing it, it should keep some of the context with that. And users need to have a deeper multi-stage communication and in-depth analysis. So users need to have, because every time a user is using an AI, it shouldn't feel like the user is meeting a new person. They need some context so it can build up upon that. And there should also be requirement of like dipping in and dipping out from the session, because sometimes you need some context but sometimes you want to make yourself present as a completely new person. So that requirement is also required. And user should be able to perform other tasks as needed. So it's not just about like doing one activity in Copilot, but yeah, you can do multiple activities at a multiple point of a time. So you can deep in and deep out whenever you need it. And yeah, to train on custom content is essential in the near future. Okay, and the context is everything. So if you see how Microsoft Copilot is doing this, so they have these plugins, and these plugins are getting like all the real time data from the system. So it's like trained with the top notch latest information. So it's not like chat gpt when you are using it, it shows the result maybe a year or 2 years back when the data was trained on. But it's ongoing, it's training that data in Microsoft security copilot. So yeah, that's one of the things we should understand whenever we are designing any AI application, that it should train the live feed as well. And there are prompt books, so AI that helps you write the prompts to help you interact with the AI. So sometimes you just not need to write good prompts, AI can also write it behalf of you. Just you need to make sure your broken English or broken prompts are being converted into something which AI can use to give you some results. So if you see on the right hand side, the in the screenshot which I put from the book, where if you see there are some prompts written. Okay, so it's like prompting you that these all activities I can perform. So sometimes you are just blank, seeing the blank canvas, right? So it helps you to see the other side of it, that this is also you can do. Yeah, then we will also see. So this is what we missed in yesterday's lecture. Let's start the new fresh one where we are discussing the some of the case study about reporting. So yeah, our first case study is about Zoom AI companion. So they call it ZAC. Now if you have used it or not, I haven't used it yet. I use Microsoft Teams on day-to-day basis, but I have, when I read this, I really liked how they are doing. I have seen the transcript feature in Microsoft Teams, but this is much more beautiful and wholesome. So AI driven meeting summary feature using the transcript. uh, so it can transcribe your whole meetings, plus it takes no time to set up. Okay, and there are immediate benefits of documenting the meeting summary and the next step without doing much at all. So users who are using Teams for meetings, they are getting instant reward. They don't have to do any note taking or meeting summarization or anything. So they get everything very easily with ZAC. And ZAC can answer specific questions about the meeting. So it's like you train the data with that meeting, and you can ask the question and it will answer you from that particular data. And it also takes care of like important things in a meeting, like due dates, action items, and other key information. So whatever links are mentioned or copy pasted in the chat box, so all that will be like you know kept in attachment section over here. And you can ask the AI companion like about that particular meeting, like summarize the meeting or what topics were covered, like what are this meeting's action items, and why, and was my name mentioned. Oh, okay, that's a cool one. You want to know if particularly told to you anything, because there will be like 100 things, right, in a larger meeting where you have like 10 stakeholders. Then you might not be even mentioned, and you don't need to go through all the reading and everything. So you just ask him like, was my name mentioned? Okay, cool. Then yeah, we can see the other thing that it uses. Okay, so we are talking about the setup over here. So if you see on the right hand side, meeting summary with AI companion, you have just turned it on. Automatically start meeting summary for all meetings I host. So that is a checkbox, so it's an optional thing. If you want to automatically start meeting summary for all the meeting I host. Okay, yeah, sometimes you are invited in some other guys meeting or other teams meeting, then you might not need to summarize automatically. But yeah, sometimes you if you have hosted the meeting, and you can. Okay, then share summary with only meeting host and meeting invitees in your organization. Okay, so you can even share it. I mean, you can set up it for once, and every person who are in that meeting will get this summary. All meeting invitees include those outside of your organization. Then allow users to ask AI companion questions about the meeting. Okay, allow users to ask AI companion questions. Okay, this is who can ask questions. Okay, I mean, yeah, you have this AI companion with the meeting itself, I think. uh, During a meeting, okay, they have written that you like all the invited participants to ask questions to the AI companion during a meeting based on the meeting transcript. This feature uses AI technology, which may include third-party models. Zoom does not use any audio, video, chat, screen sharing attachment. Okay, got it. So yeah, I mean, this could be useful as well. Like within the meeting itself, you can ask some questions. Um, so yeah, that's what we can learn from here. And also, so Zoom AI companion has this different modality as well. Like once you ask something, and now you want to whiteboard the insights from the meeting, you can do something like this, where you can list the ideas on a digital whiteboard, organize content into categories. So all this content will be like organized as well within the different categories, and can even develop relevant brainstorming topics to help jumpstart the brainstorming session. Okay, so it can even do some brainstorming for you. And yeah, so starting point in brainstorming is quite difficult, so it can like jumpstart the conversation there. Then we will also see the Microsoft Security Copilot executive summary. So if you see on the right hand side, this is the executive summary, where you see there is a paragraph on the first one is a paragraph, and then the defender report, and then there's a sentinel hunt. Okay, so executive summary is like proper summary of the whole document. So it's really important sometimes. So this is really important and key feature, as reports are mandated by leadership, government regulations, and industry best practices. So sometimes it's really needed at all cost. When you want to report some incident, a security incident is a big deal. Okay, it's a bit like police report you must file when someone is trying to break into your company's digital properties. So it's like a police report you give to the, you know, police department, where you have to show some details, and it should be like thorough. So this is like one of the important part, and it's written in plain, understandable, and jargon free English. So that's a plus. Like, they understood the assignment and they just made it, anyone can read it. And there is also one more feature called pin board. So it's basically a checkbox feature where you can pin or checkbox the answers. So you might be asking like so many queries, right? But now, when you want to create a report, so you can't rely on only one check or pinned information. So you have like multiple information, and you can create a report from there. It allows the users to pin only a most relevant data points to a temporary pinboard space. So it's a temporary, it's not a permanent. And then uses the Copilot LLM to construct the report limited only to the pin data points. So whenever you are creating a report, after pinning the results, you will be getting only result based on the pin data points. It will not cover those data points which are not even there, not there in pinned ones. So it's like when you want a specific articulated result of like report, then you can use this feature. And security report in the pinboard is legally required documents. So whenever you are creating a report, so these pin documents will also be required. And it should be like really complete and accurate as possible. Yeah, so this was it in today's video. We have a lot of things we need to do like couple of assignments tomorrow. We will see, like, if I got some time, then I'll definitely dedicate some of the time there, because it's an interesting assignment where you have to draw some screens and make some UIs and everything. So yeah, stay tuned for that. If I'll be able to do it tomorrow, then yeah, definitely I can cover it, or maybe like the day after tomorrow I can cover it as well. So yeah, uh, thank you for joining in, and we will be seeing you in the next video tomorrow. And yeah, we will be you know finishing our 100 days someday. So yeah, thank you for joining in, and goodbye.